10-minute video. I have everyone here to assess my ice bath, cold plunge.
I think this should just be the start of the podcast right here.
Oh, the podcast. So I have
just
Mr.
do what we normally
Efrain
do.
Gonzalez here
Present.
with Brian from next door, my wife, and my daughter. So we're going to do the 10-minute long cold plunge podcast.
Your daughter's hot as hell, by the way. I'm going to say that while you're in the...
Hold on, it's Kevin Hart that it's Kevin Hart that does the podcast in the ice bath, right?
Yeah.
Don't sue me, Kevin Hart, if you see this.
Short little Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
What else?
Hey, you can't call the guy short while we're recording. That's rude.
Yeah. I might tag him in this.
Oh my God, stop.
I might tag him in this.
Please don't tag him in this.
Anyway, so we're going to basically do some time checks. I got Efrain Gonzalez. He's my first guest on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually going to go on YouTube.
Happy to be here.
It's a YouTube.
I think instead of like where he interviews people and they're in the ice bath together, or they're both in different ice baths, I think we'll just do it where you're in the ice bath.
Okay.
You're in the ice
yeah,
bath, and I'm here.
So I'm not really going to interview since I know you, bro. But since I have a YouTube channel, I have like 45 people that follow me on there. Most of them are probably trolls. I'm sorry if there's actually any trolls on there and I offend you.
Is this a bad time to tell you that 40 of those people are me? I just keep making different accounts.
That'd actually be kind of cool.
So I just want to support you, buddy.
No, I appreciate that. And then, the people that do actually have like...
You're not in the frame.
That are like,
I don't want to be in the frame. No, it's fine.
That are kind of like, okay, cool, hey, we're going to do this. It's kind of cool, Yeah. So, tell us a little about yourself, Mr.
About me?
Yeah, let's talk about the striking and jiu-jitsu aspect of your life.
Is it?
'Cause I feel like
that's cool.
the other stuff might
That's
be
my
more-
favorite hobby. I like to punch bags. Usually the ones that don't punch back because they don't hurt me.
That makes sense.
Sometimes I like to punch people, and sometimes I enjoy, getting a little kick to the face.
Okay.
Kicks to the face are okay, sometimes.
Okay.
They remind you that you're human.
Okay, just kind of like the cold plunge.
Yeah, kind of like the cold plunge,
Okay.
Challenges are something that we should all like to throw ourselves head first into. A lot of people like to avoid adversity in this world.
It's true. Very true.
This is my radio voice, by the way. You like it?
Yeah, I do like it.
This is what's going to blow you guys up, right?
No one really wants to get into the cold plunge except for, us. And
I don't know why you want to do the cold plunge for so long. I mean,
for when your dad did it. So your dad's kind of a rib.
Little background for the guests, for everybody watching at home. Ryan has done approximately like 7 minutes before in the past.
Yes.
But yesterday, I was out. My dad came over to use my cold plunge at my house, and he decided to do 10 minutes straight in there. And when I told Ryan that, he was offended. He took it as a personal challenge. So now here we are, doing 10 minutes in the ice bath, and
nothing to do with the fire.
having a good conversation.
Yeah, you know what? And so I think with that, the adversity aspect of it, like your dad lifts like 1,000,000 pounds. The dude, if you could like hit him with a baseball bat, and the baseball bat would break. He's
Probably.
huge.
He's a big, strong man.
Put a lot of weight up. So I think seeing that, I was like, oh man, I gotta add that to the realm of like, okay, if he can do it, I can do it, kind of thing. So, but we're using my Savage Ice Bath, the Newville Recovery Chiller, which seems to be working pretty well. It was interesting. Is that like today's sponsor? No, they don't sponsor. They don't care.
We're not affiliated with any of these
They
companies.
do not care. I just use their stuff. They like it. Savage Ice Bath.
I think we just got banned from the Predator sound there.
That's okay. We're doing Arnold Schwarzenegger just come kicking down the
silence
door.
that phone. It's my ringtone. It's the Predator from Predator. That ringtone means either my girlfriend, my boss, or my mom's texting me.
So probably your mom.
Yeah,
Your
my mother
girlfriend's
in there.
here.
Yeah.
And just for clarity too, does somebody want to run this? So this is actually 40. It's saying actually it's like about 45 degrees. I got 2 of these. So
Feels cold to the touch. I mean,
run that
it's like it came out of a freezer.
The camera there. Dude, this is the first episode of the podcast. This is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well,
First episode.
YouTube.
Are we doing the whole podcast in the ice bath? Because that sounds
No, because I
terrible.
think I might actually die. I might die.
Yeah,
I'd like to think I could.
I think you could survive that. I don't know if like the 45 degrees. It's uncomfortable. I don't know. It's not like you're gonna get frostbite or anything, right?
My feet. I
He
can't.
could, yes, he could very well
No,
get
you could.
frostbite.
You
You
frostbite
could.
by
I thought it had to be
65
below
degrees.
freezing, right?
No, you
That's
could.
I'm not
just
a scientist.
that's
I'm
just
not a
outside.
scientist.
Hypothermia,
Hey,
too.
I'm not Dr. Huberman.
Yeah,
That
we're
guy's
not
legit
educated.
doctor.
I didn't go to college. I'm a dropout.
In
Oh my
Gary
gosh.
Brecka. I'm just
What I do have is a GED and a can-do attitude.
Yeah, same, and I don't even have that.
A
I
very
have a
successful career.
high school diploma.
I wouldn't call it
went to
very
fire-
successful.
I went to fire
Oh,
training.
successful.
I went to fire training. So does that mean I'm a hose dragger?
He's a hose dragger, I'll tell you that.
I'm actually an inspector, so I'm like the lowest of the low, like the low lights, you know, as far as government employees go.
Can we cuss on this?
Let's try to keep it as clean as we
Okay,
can.
all right.
Let's try to keep it as clean as we
Well,
can.
I know we were marketing to children.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, you're not marketing
YouTube-
children.
no.
I would watch it more if they had some curse words.
See,
thrown in
YouTube
here.
tries
Personal.
to, it won't let me comment if you put it for kids. My wife, my mom.
Well,
My
it's
mom
not
was
for
like, hey, I
kids.
can't comment. And I was
DJ,
like,
I would speak how you normally
it's
do.
for kids, so. What's our time check on that? What's it say? What are we at?
5 minutes, 42 seconds.
No, really?
Halfway there.
Wow, 10 minutes is a long time.
It is, and there.
Yeah.
Time moves slower when you're in an ice
Dude,
bath, I tell you.
it's-
I only do a minute and a half, and it's a long minute.
Yeah, you know what? It's really crazy how quickly it goes. The minute and a half goes so quickly.
So it's lucky to be doing it today because it really is the first beautiful day of the year. I mean, 70s, sunny. It was a little cloudy and overcast earlier today, but the clouds have parted and it's pretty warm out. I felt like a little overdressed for the weather,
Okay.
but I was on the bike, so
Well, I think
kind of
that,
pulled me down.
Yeah, the bike, the air moving over you is kind of like.
We rode along. We took 6 the whole way. We were on Route 6 today along the lake here
We're in
in
Ohio. Just
here in,
beautiful
we're in Ohio. I don't think anybody cares. You know, we should honestly tell them we're somewhere cooler than Ohio.
Yeah, well.
That would be
I mean,
disingenuous, but
Ohio is still pretty cool, though. I mean, it's literally cool.
yeah, it's very cool right
You can
now.
actually, for most of the months, you can actually use your ice bath outside. You don't even
Yeah,
need a house.
exactly. So mine stays outside. I've been debating what I'm going to do about that. If I'm going to bring it in or if I'm just going to leave it out there.
If you buy a chiller from New Recovery, and say use
Once
the
again,
20.
we're not affiliated with any of the brands that we talk about today,
Yeah, don't be offended, because I'm sure some.
unless they want to throw some sponsorship
Dude, you know
endorsement.
what'd be
Maybe
cool?
we might be interested. Obviously, we like the product.
Yeah, it'd be very cool. So yeah, I don't know. So what else? So besides the striking coaching and the jiu-jitsu, what belt are you in jiu-jitsu?
Blue belt. I thought you knew this. You know.
Well, no, I mean it's for our viewers.
I mean,
that
yeah,
are
but I
gonna,
mean,
see this because
I thought we were just having a conversation like normal. You know, I'm getting confused here. I didn't know
That's
we were
not-
expositing.
that's not
What belt are you in jiu-jitsu?
blue belt.
Blue belt. Oh. Do a lot of jiu-jitsu, a lot of
The only
kickboxing.
downside about
So
Rambo is
just so you know, they call me the brown belt slayer.
Yeah, I've heard. You know, I've heard tell. We're talking about
because if
the brown belt slayer over here.
Professor
unless
Harley
you're, like,
giving me
completely
names
under
trying to make
control,
me do better.
it doesn't fully
It does not mean
We're
that.
kind of him.
stay in your system because it's a slow release.
Never that kind of me. He's usually
So
just
when I
like
started-
Yeah,
crushing me
no,
with
no,
the
no.
on belly and
Oh,
then
yeah,
giggling
yeah,
about
it's
it. You
weird
know.
because
Took
you
it
know,
down.
he does like
Oh,
hit
it's
you.
okay, little
Right,
buddy.
and
Just
now
sure,
it's working
let this
great.
happen.
But in the
Yeah,
beginning,
that's
I was
exactly
casting
it.
after
He
kill.
kind of just
It wasn't even-
makes you
yeah,
like he
because
like and then
think
you,
about
did you
it.
see the video that I recorded and put on Instagram
with our
where he
condition,
was and you know what he said to me before that? He's like, I'm gonna go light.
different with
And he was like slapping me in the
injection
face, just
or
let me know that I exist and
infusion.
life
But
is good and
pills,
everything like that.
especially being a
That's
slow
what you're doing.
release.
What's the time check right now? I'm kind of
It
curious
sits
because
in there longer. And,
You know,
8:40.
the producer's just doing whatever she wants over there,
yeah,
talking to the help.
It's okay. So I will tell you. So 10 minutes in, I will say your dad is a badass because I will
yeah,
tell you
so
that my
that's the
toes,
downside to it.
I don't feel like they suck.
Well, that's what he's saying. He's like all of his aches and pains, everything. Like you
Everything
couldn't.
stopped.
Yep.
Yeah,
He came
I'll
out
admit, yes, everything
rejuvenated.
Stopped. That's-
You know, my mom's dealing with some back pain right now. My dad told her that she should do it, and she wouldn't do it.
All
She wouldn't
jokes,
do it.
things aside, if you do not do the cold plunge, do it for 30 seconds, a minute in normal water, 45-degree water, 50-degree water. Do it because it'll make you feel better. This is just more of a challenge because if you knew his dad or saw his dad, you'd be like, that guy's a tree trunk, like a massive hulk of a man.
And it really doesn't make a lot of sense, does it?
No,
No, it doesn't fit.
it doesn't fit. Yeah, you're his son, unless maybe the mailman.
Allegedly.
Unless the mailman. I'm really happy this is the start of our what do you call it? YouTube / podcast, and
Is it unprofessional to have my phone? I should probably put this
No,
away.
I think all podcasters and
Trying to-
YouTubers and influencers get to do that.
I'm trying to
we're not.
answer,
Hey, listen. Here's the thing. We're just two dudes. One's in an ice bath. One's just here. Just guys. We're not stealing people's food off their plates. We're not walking around
But we
beating up
might.
old people or anything like.
But we might. You don't know.
Well, if it was my wife,
You
maybe
know,
I'd
the
take some food off her
one thing that, like,
Hey, why are you always taking food off my plate?
literally,
Sometimes I get a little hungry. What's the
10
time?
minutes, 15 seconds.
All right. So at that, we're gonna end this podcast. I'm gonna duck under though, just because I gotta finish strong.
But I think
Yeah. Woo.
look how red you are.
All right, just to
It's
prove
getting that hot tub now.
That will give him or frostbite. It's when you go from hot to cold, cold to hot.
Really?
Perfect.
Oh, on that note, thanks for
Well,
watching.
it's a scientific experiment.
Efrain's and I's first ever podcast.
This is just a trial run. It's not a
YouTube's
pilot.
try. No, this is like a pilot. We're
It's
gonna
test
do this.
footage.
People are gonna like this. I'm sure the trolls will love it too. And with that.
Did it stop? No, it didn't.
No, it
stop.
didn't.
Oh, didn't?
You're gonna have to edit that.